Hey everyone, long time no see. This video we're going to go through my day 21 to day 31 of Inktober 2024. Apologies for the delay in the video coming out. I'm really happy that I got all 31 days done. But on the flip side, it was hard keeping it all within the month of October. It didn't happen. It sort of drifted by a few weeks deep into November. But anyway, enough waffle. Let's go and have a look. Okay, so yeah, day 21, Rhinoceros. This is much more realistic and naturalistic than I usually do. No hint of intended surrealism. Yeah, I'm happy how this turned out. I did use photo reference. I was looking at a photo as I was drawing this, and pretty happy how this has turned out. Okay, it's on the next page anyway. Right, day 22 was camp. Bit hard to see with the reflection. Yeah, so this is a campsite. I went for sort of more of a dark theme, trying to fill in as much of the background with pure black as possible. Again, you can see the difference in colour. Like, I know it's strange to say the word colour when you're talking about blacks, but you see here with where I've used the proper drawing pens, and then to go here, because the biggest one of these I had was 0.5 millimeter, 0.5 of a millimeter, so it would be quite wasteful to try and fill in the pure black areas. So you can see that this area that I used the Sharpie on, like just a normal everyday Sharpie, that's got a blue sort of tint to it. When I scan these in, put them on social media, I adjust the levels in Photoshop, so I get rid of all those little quirks. Okay. Day 23, rust. Yeah, typical severely damaged and distressed robot. I have a history of doing these sort of things. I like drawing damaged robots because they you don't really have to keep them symmetrical, or it's easier to keep them looking symmetrical. I say looking in quotes, because you can just damage different bits of the body. But yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Yeah, day 23, rust. Day 24, expedition. I try to get all psychological this one. It's sort of as if a grey alien, which I like to draw, is having an expedition into the human mind, and exploring, seeing what's in there. Yeah, I really like this one. I was very happy with that. Yeah, definitely a candidate to work up a more finished or more polished drawing or painting. Yeah, so day 24, expedition. Okay, day 25, Scarecrow. Okay, yeah, it's sort of Scarecrow. I couldn't think of a sort of surreal sort of slant on the subject matter, so I played with scale. When in doubt, play with scale. So yeah, I've got I've got a giant bird on a normal size Scarecrow, or I've got a normal size bird sitting on a tiny Scarecrow. I'll leave it up to you to decide which one. So yeah, day 25, Scarecrow. Okay, I think the next one is day 26, camera. I did this quite quickly. I was on holiday at the time, just above in a nice farmhouse in Battle, where the Battle of Hastings happened. Yeah, the prompt was camera, so I decided to do the dichotomy, the contrast between modern ways of taking a photo and sort of the older 1970s, 1980s sort of way of taking a photo. Yeah, quite happy with how that turned out. Sort of simple, but I think there's like a I've managed to get like a little bit of emotion in the old camera. It's like looking puzzled and curious at what it's looking at. Or maybe the old camera's taking a selfie in the new camera. Yeah, that's just come to me, that. I didn't think about that when I was drawing it. Okay, yeah, day 26 camera. Okay, day 27. This is the only A4 size piece. I can barely get it on. Yeah. So day 27 road. I like the layout of this piece. I like the simplicity of it. You know, I haven't gone mad with the detail. Yeah, just very happy with it. You know, sort of a bit of a big sci-fi vehicle with huge oversized wheels that don't really make any sense on a flat road, but we're going to go with it. It looks cool. Yeah, and I like the way I rendered the road and the shadow of the truck, like a hundreds of years old technique of when they would wood carving, basically. Like, you know, you cut different widths of groove in a piece of wood and make a print off that. But yeah, the thicker the groove, the more shadow, or the darker the mark's going to be. Yeah, so day 27 road. Yeah, pretty happy with that. Right. Back to the small pads. Okay, day 28. Jumbo was the prompt. So I couldn't decide whether to do Jumbo as in Jumbo the elephant, or Jumbo as in Jumbo Jet, the old Boeing 747 planes. You know, one of them which took me from Australia, where I grew up, to the UK. So I've got a weird affinity with Boeing 747s. Anyway, yeah, I quite liked how this turned out. I was trying to get a bit of sort of an effect of motion blur on the runway, as if it's the little Jumbo characters having trouble stopping. You know, he's running out of runway. But yeah, again, I think this one would translate well into a 3D. Yeah, maybe a 3D sculpt. Yeah, we'll see if I can get that done at some point in the next 5 years. So yeah, day 28, Jumbo. Nearly there. Right, day 29, Navigator. This day 29, you know, I've got to do Navigator. I actually really struggled with this. I think I might have some aborted attempts somewhere else, maybe in the other pad. But yeah, I started this a couple of times and just scrapped it, which is rare for me. Like, usually I do a sketch and I'm like, right, I'm sticking with that. That's good. But yeah, this time I just couldn't get the idea I was trying to get across. So what do we have here? We have sort of, I guess you could call it a modern cyber deaf character following directions, or he's the navigator and he's on a push bike, like a Brompton, one of those little folding bikes. Yeah, I was sort of happy eventually, but yeah, it was tough doing that one. I actually did day 31 before I did this one because I was so stuck with the prompt. Yeah. Okay, let's go to day 30. Well, bit of a mark there. Oh, hopefully that's not fruit fly blood. Right. Violin. My thoughts on this prompt are expressed by this little alien dude. I just didn't have a clue. I was tempted to just draw the prompt as is, you know, just draw a violin like naturalistically the way I did the Rhinoceros, but I just couldn't bring myself to do it. I couldn't find good photo reference really. I did use photo reference for the violin, but in this case, but it was like a mixture of different views, you know, for different details, like how the neck worked, how this bit, the fret, all that sort of stuff. Yeah, the shape of these S cutouts. But yeah, just a pair of my typical grey aliens, very confused over what this human artifact is. And I think it's quite funny that he or she or they have got it the wrong way around. They're looking at the flat face of it. So yeah, day 30, violin. Okay, day 31, landmark. I mean, yeah, it's a landmark that I actually finished Finished all 31 days of an Inktober. Yeah, this is the only one of this year 2024's Inktobers where I used, I've got I bought some grey pens, ink pens, which I haven't really got used to yet. They're a bit tricky to work with. So yeah, this is like the grey pen in the background fading to a lighter grey pen. You can sort of see it more clearly on the bottom of the landmark, or the floating rock. You can see like the light grey here fading, merging into the dark grey and then merging into the black, just to get that sense of light bouncing off the mountain back up into the floating rock. So yeah, landmark, day 31. Whew, will I do it all again? Yeah, probably. But yeah, I need a rest first. All right, thanks for watching. Do that YouTube stuff if you are happy to, and I will see you on the next one. Okay, bye.